Okay, y'all, I'm feeling snarky today. I'm just sick of people expecting themselves to be something that they're not and not being who they actually are because who you actually are is really great. Let me just show you. This is a geode. It might be fake. I don't know if it's real or not. This one looks kind of cool, but generally speaking, geodes are just like these ugly gray rocks. And then on the inside, it has sparkles. For those of you listening, I'm demonstrating a bookend that I have. That's a geode. Look how cool the inside is. If you don't know what a geode is, look it up. Usually the outside is gray or brown. It just looks like a boring old rock. And then you open up the inside and there's crystals. And that's what every single one of you are. And today I'm going to tell you the 6 things that I see that are getting in people's ways the most. And let's just get rid of them. This is for all of you who make a big plan. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you've got this plan. You've built a new planner. You've got new markers. You've set up your spreadsheet. You've got your tracking system. You built out this Notion. You spent hours doing it. And this is how you're going to do it. This is your new system. This is what you're going to do. You're going to be so great. You're going to be so productive. It's going to save your life. And then by Wednesday of that same week, you're no longer using your system. Ask me how I know. These bins behind me are full of old planners that have 3 pages used in them. I know because I am you. So let me just tell you how to drop the shoulds, how to accept who you are, how to be who you are, and how to achieve the greatest productivity you've ever seen in your life. Whew, I gotta calm myself down. I am fired up about this. Before I go any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Amber Deibert. I'm a performance coach for high achievers, and I created a methodology called Work Like You Workout. The beautiful thing about this methodology is that it helps high achievers work in a way that is aligned to their energy. Work Like You Workout is a methodology that assumes that the way you mentally like to expend energy maps how you physically like to expend energy. So, what's so cool about this is that you have an internal blueprint of how you work best. You already have the blueprint. You don't need somebody else's planner. All you have to do is just work the way that you work best. By the way, it's called Work Like You Workout. Such a nice ring to it, don't you think? I don't care if you exercise or not, actually. I don't care if you are an athlete. I don't care if you exercise as much as you think you should. Again, we're going to drop the shoulds. All I care about is how you physically like to expend energy, and we're going to map that to how you mentally expend energy. We can make your workday match your workout style. So let's dive right in. I want to tell you my top 6 problems that I see people going wrong. I guarantee one of these is going to resonate with you. And when you make this change, you can have massive success. Just let yourself be who you are. Okay, misconception number 1, the short burst athlete trying to pretend that they're an endurance athlete. If you are someone who exercises in short bursts, high intensity, short bursts, I'm going to say 99% of the time, are misaligned because society has taught you that you're supposed to be completely focused and productive for 8 hours a day. But that's not how your energy flows. That's not how your energy works. You're not the kind of person to be totally productive for 8 hours a day. You're a short burst kind of a person, short and high intensity. If you can change your workday to allow you to have those short bursts, you're going to get so much more done in 2 hours than most of your colleagues can get done in an entire week. Let yourself have those short bursts. Let yourself take breaks. You'll thank me later, I promise. This is like the number one thing that I see from people. And as soon as they give themselves permission to work in short bursts and not be completely focused all day, their productivity skyrockets. Pay me later. Misalignment number 2. The kind of athlete who has themed days but expects themselves to follow the same routine every single day in their work. So if you're in sales, you're probably like, I should be doing 2 hours of outbound every single day. That's what I'm supposed to do. And you don't do 2 hours of outbound every single day. But maybe in your workouts, you need variety or you need themes. You have like back day, arm day, leg day, shoulder day, whatever it is. If you have themes in the way that you like to expend energy and you need variety in the way that you expend energy, then you need to also give yourself variety in the way that your brain expends energy and give yourself themes for the way that your work week works. I'm telling you, some of you out there, your minds are exploding right now. I just know it because I've seen it before. This is going to change everything. I actually had a client who came to my workshop, my Work Like You Workout workshop, and applied this. And he called me and he said, hey, I am 70% less stressed at work because of the advice that you gave me. And he said, it's actually probably closer to 80% less stressed, but I don't want to exaggerate. And I was like, hey, how about we just use the 80% number instead? Because that's a great testimonial. Some of you, just aligning to who you are and how you work best, it's going to be so game changing for you. Misalignment number 3. You are actually a social person, but you're working in isolation. For those of you who like to exercise with other people, you really ought to let yourself work with other people as well. If you're working from home all the time, but you're the kind of person who only exercises with other people, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Go work at a coffee shop, do co-working times with your coworkers over Zoom, go into the office, whatever you can do, be around other people, have your partner sit next to you and work on something so that you feel like we're working on something at the same time. Whatever you do, find other people to be around. Same goes for those of you who don't like to work with other people or work out with other people. If you're an exerciser in isolation, then give yourself some isolation. See if there are times when you can work from home. See if you can do the morning working from home and then go into the office for the afternoon. Give yourself that time because that's when you work best. Okay, quick pause. I have a quiz that I just launched on my website. I'm so pumped about it. It's so beautiful. Chef's kiss. And it will tell you what your workout style is, and it will give you specific information about what you should do to be able to match that workout style in your workday. So it's going to give you an answer right on the website of what you need, and you'll drop your email in there, and then it will give you emails that are specific to your type. So I would love for you to sign up for it. You can go to mentalmastery.com/quiz, and that will give you specific information for you about what you need in your workday. But what's so beautiful about this methodology is that it's easy to understand, it's super easy to implement, and it gets you massive raging results. I'm not gatekeeping this because I want you to have the results. I know that some of your brains are exploding. Go implement this. Do it today. You're going to see wild increases in your productivity and dramatic decreases in your stress. See if you can beat the 80% number. I bet you could. Call me up when it happens. Okay, let's go to misalignment number 4. The endurance athlete who's in a highly reactive environment. If you're the kind of person who likes to have a long, low duration to your exercise, and your workday is choppy and mixed up and has a whole bunch of other things, and you're never able to give yourself that long focus and that deep work, you're welcome. This is why you're so frustrated. It's not because of you. You are beautiful and whole and wonderful exactly as you are. It's not your fault, okay? You need to get yourself some space. Block off some time so that you have those deep work periods because that's what your body craves. That's how your energy flows. Okay, let's go to misalignment number 5. I want to tell you a story about one of my favorite clients. She was a surfer and she came to me because she's like, what's the point? I'm not motivated. I used to be motivated and I'm not motivated and I really want to feel motivated and feel like there's something worth doing here. And this was when the work like you work out methodology was pretty new. I was still developing. I was still coming up with it. And so I asked her, I was like, what kind of exercise do you like? And she said, I love surfing. I said, oh, interesting. What is it that you love most about surfing? And for her, she loved being in the ocean. She loved feeling like she's part of something bigger than her and something that was huge and massive. And we found that in her workday, that exact same thing was off. She felt like she was a cog in the machine. She felt like she wasn't really, like, what was the point? What is she even doing? Is she even providing value? And we were actually able to uncover meaning in her workday and in her role. And suddenly her motivation came back. Interesting. If you're the kind of person that feels like you're not motivated, maybe it has something to do with the meaning behind it. Do you need more meaning in your workday? Okay, misalignment number 6. You are more of an intuitive person. When people ask you, what's your exercise plan? You're like, I don't have one. I'm just going to do what I think I should do. And you're in a very rigid system where people are dictating exactly what you need to do, exactly how you need to do it, but you're more of an intuitive person. This can be a big thing that's off for you. This is why your productivity is not working because you're the kind of person who likes to be intuitive and who likes to just go off of what feels best for the moment in a healthy way. Believe me, this can go off the rails. And it's too predictive. It's too rigid for you. See if you can get yourself some space, even maybe one day a week, where you're able to go off your gut. You're able to operate off of your intuition. Okay, those are my 6 big misconceptions, misalignments, things that go wrong that I see over and over and over again. Call me up, tell me how this works for you, and send me a message on LinkedIn. I love to hear the success stories. It's so thrilling and delighting. And people tell me all the time, they're like, I listened to what you said. I tried it once and it changed everything for me. So please give me some good news. I'm sitting here in my office by myself, talking to myself, laughing at my own jokes. Let me know that you're out there. Let me know that I'm funny. I just need some exterior validation. I'm a very social person and I don't have enough people around me. Okay, this went off the rails, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm telling you, the snark meter is up to a 10 today. Hopefully this was worthwhile. Definitely go check out the quiz. Go to mentalmastery.com/quiz and you can take the full quiz. It takes at least 30 seconds to take. It's the fastest quiz you'll ever take. You click 3 times, you enter your email, you'll get the results. It's not even hard. I promise you, you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And then you'll get an email with a sequence of emails that's going to tell you exactly what to do for your particular type. You're going to love it. Can't wait. I'll see you there and see you next week.